So we are in the silage clamp, just waiting for the contractor to arrive. We put the sheet up the other day and it's been a bit windy, so part of it's blown back up. So we've got to get that back down. Oop, there's one of the bags that we used to weigh it down with, just fallen down. So anyway, I'm going to put the sheet back up in a bit, take these bales away. That was just to stop it blowing away. And you can see in the back we've got a bit of silage left over from last year, which is always good to have a little bit left over, I think, just in case you run out. So they're going to join up with that old silage and hopefully fill this clamp. I'm not sure how full it'll be this year because we've had quite a cold late spring, so the grass didn't get going like some years, so I don't think there'd be a massive crop, but we've got 65 acres worth of grass to put in here. So let's have a look and see what it looks like in a bit. Well, I've just brought this stuff down to the field. This is the silage additive we use. It's called EcoSile, and you basically stick it in with the silage. It's sprayed in. It's like little bacteria, and basically helps with fermentation. So I'm bringing that down. They'll put that in the forager later. In the meantime, while waiting for the forager to turn up, I see Andy Sampson's back now with the rake. I think it's Andy. He said he was probably going to be doing it. So the grass has been wilted. This was mown yesterday afternoon and it's wilting now. It's a bit overcast, but it's okay. There's the forager. Oh no, there's someone trimming hedges. I thought it was the forager coming, but there's someone trimming the verges over there, which is going to hold up anyone coming down with the forager. But I can just see, in fact I can just see in the background, here come the silage trailers. So Andrew's just finished raking this field, and I expect to be going into the next field. He's just, you can see he's just folded the rake up actually. So he's gonna rake up. What he's basically doing is he's raking what we've mown into sort of narrow or fewer swaths, so that the forager doesn't have to keep going up and down all the time. But I'll be glad when this is picked up. The weather's not brilliant, so I'm just hoping that we'll get this in before any rain. You can see next door there's the hay meadow where we'll be making hay later in the summer. But in the meantime, here comes the first silage trailer. Hopefully closely followed by a forager. So they're all stopping for lunch apparently, so I'll pop back after dinner and see what they're up to. Andrew's just parking up. A narrow gateway there to get in there. Right, well I'll leave them to have their lunch and I'll get back to work, get back when they're working. Here comes the other trailer. They've been off foraging already this morning, so I expect they could do with a break. Well, I've come back to the farm for a bit of lunch and I've just popped back out now, and I can just see, looking down through the fields, that they've started silage making. You can make it Andy there on the left. If I zoom in, you can see him. He's certainly raking the grass, and behind the foragers just going round. So I'm expecting the first load of silage in any moment really. So here we go. So here's the forager, and first load of silage just coming in as well. So silage making 2015 is just starting. So I've got new trailers this year as well. So first trailer loads in. He's just telling him how to do it, because he's going to use his load of fork here. Big hefty fork. Look at this. Lovely job. There's obviously a bit of a science to where you dump the first load and get it in. So bringing the first load in, and you've got new silage trailers this year. I'm waiting for them to drop. There we go. Oh, that's a nice hydraulic lift there. Look at that, nice and smooth. Always nice to get the load in, first load in. It's got a very distinctive smell as well. Oh, here we go. Hey, cover off. Wait for that load trailer to go down. Don't want to take the wires out overhead, that's why they got to make sure the trailer's down before they go off. So he's out of here, and Chris will be coming in with his loader. Start shoveling this up. going to leave him to put that in there, and we'll come back and have a little look later on when he's got a few more loads in. And here's the next load, so we'll I'll leave them to it.